All right, super quick look here today at the new VSL Slurred Legato in Elite Strings. Guy Bakos has a couple demos. I think Evocation and Photographs of the Past are going to help you hear this in context. I had a piece that I'd put Elite on and loaded up the instrument, and it doesn't appear right away. You need to kind of double click the patch again. If you've saved any mixer presets, then you can right click over here in the mixer section, copy your mixer settings, and then once you reload the patch, the preset for the instrument, paste those mixer settings into it again. The fabulous thing about VSL currently in their player, in their Synchron player at least, is that all these articulations are mapped in Studio One. So when you are looking at this here, I don't know why it's bright pink, but you can pick all of the articulations from a drop down here basically. Now, when they mapped this, it messed up what I had by the end, like it had made a marcato sforzando when I hadn't picked that initially. So be aware that you may have to redo your articulation mapping or your, what's it called, sound variations in Studio One. But slurred does appear, and then you can just pick what you want. So this is a performance legato, vibrato, crossfade, sen. I don't know why sen is in this drop down. And then slurred, and then regular vibrato, and then normal release with a soft attack. And that is the new slurred legato, and I'll skip to this note, and we can hear this interval here with this slur. So there's one good example. Here's another one. And let's look at my mixer settings. I picked the mixer preset, maybe ambience room mix, it looks like. I don't know if I changed things. I probably changed things a little bit. Mostly because I was trying to match tableau from Orchestral Tools in a sonic way, and I was just sort of seeing how they contrasted, but that was a different project. I heard a little bit of a kind of a chorusing effect there. I mean, that's a weird chorusing sound. Odd. Okay, I don't love that chorusing sound. Not sure if it's something in the mics, though. If we just solo the solo mic. A little hard to tell what's going on there. Yep, it's in there. Okay, definitely in there. So kind of a chorus sound. Flangey, chorusy sound. Why is that happening? So I've got a gain of 4 decibels to get it louder. I've got a gain here. I've got an A/B tool. I've got a limiter. I mean, I can turn all this stuff off, but okay. Well, probably not something I'd use. I don't mind the timing of the articulation itself, but the chorusing won't work for kind of a realism. Well, let's contrast that with the previous version. So I have not reloaded this one. This is just performance legato, espressivo, molto vibrato, soft release. So you don't get to pick the... Yeah, you do. This is the attack. Oh, this is the vibrato. Espressivo, vibrato, molto vibrato. I think this kind of chooses the crescendo into the note as well, in this case. The mod wheel is in a different position, though, so we're hearing a different... If you go to Violins 1, I don't move the mod wheel because I was testing it again against tableau strings without mod wheel moves. That's one dynamic layer. It's a much different package, tableau strings. And they have this kind of expressive arc to the playing, and I was just seeing what... Again, it was a different thing. So let's maybe bring this mod wheel up, I guess. I mean, that's a great example here. That is the performance legato, espressivo, molto vibrato, soft release. Not that the release is what we're paying attention to. And when you do the same thing in slurred legato, there's slurred legato for the same interval first violins. Difference between first and second violins, but that's slurred. Here's regular. I mean, it does sound a little bit more like my recollection of Vista. That is just... Some of these work and some of them don't. That one doesn't. Not as bad that time. That was kind of chorusy. But not that time. Well, I've got this solo mic on. Let's take that off. I meant I have the main soloed. Kind of seems like there's phasing problems going on. Well, these are 21 milliseconds delayed, right? Isn't that what that means? Oops. Get my little wiggly mouse going. So 21 seconds of a delay, right? Whoa. Maybe if I turn that off, would anything change? Don't love the sound. I like the articulation. I don't like the phasing and chorusing. So here's the piece. Maybe that's a little loud for what we're doing here today. I had a bunch of effects on things. That bass needs a little bit of soothe, in my opinion, but I didn't want to put the effects on right away so that we don't get confused. Let's listen to the cello smooth. Slurred. First, I'm going to copy my cello mixer settings. Then I'm going to go to the preset and double click it again. Let it load. And then paste the mixer preset. And then when I hit play, the first time it seems to just load. That one didn't remap to marcato, that one's remapping to normal attack. It's loading this as it does the way the Synchron player seems to work, at least for me, is that when you change articulations, the first time it has to load them, which is fine, but then you have to kind of play through it once, let it load each of the articulations, and then once you've loaded them, it will play them for the next time. Like this note won't play, but now it will, because that one hadn't been loaded yet. So let's see. Ooh, looks like I pulled this in early because I used a portamento. What did I use? Performance? Gotta be new, right? So I pulled the note early so that I could arrive on time, and now it's doing something slightly different. But no chorusing or flanging. I like the sound. I think I can probably put it on time now. I like it. Oh, there's the chorusing. I think it depends on where the note was in its sustain, the effect. So if I start back here, well, it didn't happen that time. And that time it totally did. So I guess it has to do with where it is in its evolution. Or maybe which round are these round robin? And now it's not happening. Interesting. Oh, we're back to marcato. Let's see here. little bit of phasing, flanging there. Oh, it turns bright pink. Let's listen to this. This sounded very sudden. I mean, maybe it's a string change, but they didn't slur. And then there's a little chorusing that time. So I'm hearing inconsistencies, which is fine because sometimes I like it. Interesting. I don't get it. Why it's kind of spacey flange chorusy sound. All right, Mom wants to FaceTime. Time to stop the recording.